One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
All right, so Peyton, explain what happened to you this weekend.
Well, this weekend I watched a movie, and that movie was called The Greatest Showman. And this is important because a couple of weeks or months ago, Kyle and I, we were talking about how I have never seen The Greatest Showman, and she has never seen High School Musical. And I was like, what? How have you never seen High School Musical? And she's like, how have you never seen The Greatest Showman? So we came to an agreement that if I watched The Greatest Showman, that Kyle would have to watch High School Musical. Mm-hmm. And I watched The Greatest Showman this weekend, and I was excited to come in today to tell her that I watched The Greatest Showman. So now you have to watch High School Musical.
Because we were talking about like the songs in the movies. And actually last week we were doing a TikTok and it was one of the songs from High School Musical. And I'm like, what's the words? And Peyton's like, how do you not know this? We need to get you to watch High School Musical. And now I have to because you fulfilled your end of the bargain.
Yes, I did. And it was a great movie and I enjoyed it. And it was a fun watch. I did like Zac Efron and Zendaya. I love them together. They were my favorite. I was eating it up.
Is there a song that stuck out? You know, before you tell us, the only problem with this is that these songs will be stuck in my head all flipping day today.
And I think the thing is when you hear a song from The Greatest Showman and you haven't seen The Greatest Showman, the songs are like, okay. Mm-hmm. But after you see the movie, the songs are so deeply powerful.
Yeah.
Hey, you know the part where the girl comes out and she's singing Never, Never?
Yeah.
I watched that movie for the first time with my friend DJ, who you know, and we were both crying.
Yeah.
Both crying. Look at each other like, you're crying.
It's such a good movie, and the music is great, and the two songs that stuck out to me were actually two songs that I have heard before because they've gone viral, and the first one was This Is Me.
Damn it. That's all I need.
I think this is an Ozempic commercial now.
And it's so good, and you're right, it is so powerful because I just see like all of the people that are a part of the circus just coming out and they're so different, and it's like, this is me. Yes, it is, girl. It is. I know. Like, I was eating it up, and then Never Enough. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Come on.
All the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough. Never be enough.
Tears.
It's so good. This song is so good.
I forget who was singing this song. Michelle Williams?
No, the
Redhead one.
Yeah, the redhead one.
Oh, okay.
This is such a good song, and I actually went and downloaded this song onto my phone because I love it so much. And if you watch The Sex Life of College Girls, the very last episode of the season finale is one of the characters, Casey, singing this song. Yep. And I was like, and I loved Casey singing the song, so when I'm watching The Greatest Showman and I hear this song, I'm like, what is going on?
Like, it's Casey's song, even though this one came first.
Exactly. So I really enjoyed it, and it was really fun to like kind of watch the like storyline because I went to the circus when I was younger. I remember going to the Bailey and Barnum circus, so like that was really cool to kind of
Bailey and Barnum.
Is that what it's called? Barnum and Bailey? Same thing. Whatever.
Same thing. Know what you mean?
But yeah, come on now. All right, I mixed up my beats.
There were two big circuses that would always come to town, and my mom would take me. It was either Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey, or Circus Vargas.
Yeah.
And they would
Circus Vargas was kind of the lesser version, though, right?
Yeah.
They didn't have like elephants; they just had dogs from their backyard doing tricks.
I'm so glad you watched it.
It was really good, but now you have to go watch High School Musical.
Okay.
And then you're
Homework
gonna go,
acquired.
Yes, and then
What
you're going to
song?
go watch the second and the third, and then you're going to
But what song from High School Musical do you think that she will...
that Kyle will like? I think she'll like Gabriella and Troy singing Breaking Free.
Okay. Is that the one that's in there? Do we have that?
Yes.
We're breaking free.
Okay, you've heard We're All in This Together, though.
Oh, for sure you
You've
know
heard
it.
this
I think so,
song.
yeah.
Well, then if you... So the difference to me just hearing it is that High School Musical sounds like a Disney show, and The Greatest Showman sounds like something well produced on Broadway with grown-ups.
High School Musical is pretty strong.
First of all,
Pretty
how
strong.
dare you?
No.
It is a well-produced show, the High School Musical. They're doing a play, and it's so good.
But I also do think this could also be one of those things where it's like, I'm hearing the song and I'm like, okay,
Yes.
right. But then when I see the movie, it may be
Yes.
more.
Then you guys, if you do that, then you got to watch the Joker sequel.
I don't want to watch that one.
Hey,
wasn't
speaking of
part of the
TV, speaking of TV, let me tell you something. That number one show on Netflix is that OJ trial, or the OJ documentary, and Kyle brought it up on Friday, and I was like, this is my attitude. I was like, ugh, I think I've seen every OJ thing. It's played out. Why is this happening? So I was going to Cabo over the weekend. I decided I'm just going to download it. So it's the most riveting,
I know.
well done documentary on this OJ case. It is so unbelievably compelling.
I finished it this morning. It's like, and so much stuff that I never knew
I know, especially
about
when
the
they
case, which
when
was
they go
surprising.
when they show you all this blood and they go was never put in a trial.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what. That's
Blood
what.
in his house.
The bloody doorknob,
Yeah.
and they're like, no, that wasn't part of the evidence. Or the lady that saw him, like they didn't talk to her. She's like, he basically said, he yelled at her. She saw him,
But she
then
sold
he
her
was-
story, so they said no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it this weekend too, and when I watched it, I was like, I feel like I know all of this, but like that was interesting information how some of the stuff didn't get brought up. But like, what is always so jarring to me is like the crime scene photos. Like, and before I've always been like, I don't know, did OJ do it? I don't know. And now after watching that documentary, I'm like, OJ did that. I was like, oh yeah, he definitely
I mean, they
did
said
that.
they had more evidence than any other murder
Yeah,
case.
that's what I'm saying. And if they would have been brought into the table, like, probably would have went a little different.
Also-
But then also like seeing how it all played out in court, it like gives you an understanding as to why the jury came to a verdict so quickly.
Yeah.
Because the whole case was totally mishandled.
They botched it.
Yeah.
But when they show you the group of the Dream Team lawyers and you see Kardashian, don't you automatically think of Kim Kardashian? All
Oh,
the
yeah.
charges you try to see.
Oh, yeah.
I try to see. Do they look like him? Do they not look like him? Like I get a little sidetracked with that whole storyline in my head, and then I look at Robert Shapiro and I think like Johnny Cochran. Like those guys were so good. You know, they're just good.
Well, they're
like,
so
flashy.
good that they had you thinking like, okay.
I remember arguing with my dad about it. Going, well, Dad, I have doubt. Like I was some law kid. Like, I remember
That's all it takes.
And I remember my dad putting his hand on my shoulder going, well, I'm proud of you, son. And I think he was just kind of like, shut up.
It is fascinating though to like make the connection through the Kardashians and stuff, right? Because they're like these crazy billionaire entrepreneur businesswomen who really don't do much,
Right.
but it's like their dad is what put them in the spotlight, but it's like they have nothing to do with that. It's like really fascinating to me.
It was so I was on a Southwest flight to Cabo and there's no Wi-Fi, but if you do something with the app, you can text from the Southwest app, right? And I'm watching it and I see Ronald Goldman's sister and she's got like a scar on her face. And I'm like, her face looks different because I remember watching her, because I thought, she was hot back then when I was happening. And I text my sister and I'm like, something is different about Kim Goldman's face. I said, can you Google it for me? And like, I'm going back like real like it's an emergency, right? And she's like, I go, do it now. She goes, okay, I'll do it now. She's like, so she was in a huge car accident.
Oh no, that's sad.
Yeah. And then you see the tattoo on her arm, Mrs. Ronald. Here's the thing that got me about the OJ trial, the whole OJ documentary, is that she said, I'm so sick of this. I don't want to do this. But the only reason I'm doing this is because you guys wouldn't bring up my brother if I wasn't here.
Oh,
I
wow.
know.
And that was
Because
so
it did.
sad.
It just became about Nicole because she was like married to OJ and like more in the spotlight. So yeah, it did. Like at times, I remember them saying, "You have to remember there were 2 victims in this case."
I was like, I still have one episode left, but I'm watching it with a pain in my stomach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's so.
Every part of it looks like it went way out of control, as far out of control as it could possibly go, and for no reason. Then
Yeah.
somebody didn't just.
I mean, it was messy.
Yeah, I mean, everything got handled bad. Everything.
Well, that's number 1 on Netflix. And man, the people that put that together sure know how to put together a show because there was so much footage that they had to go through. It was so well done. If you haven't seen it yet, it's number 1 on Netflix. Number 2 on Netflix is still, what is it? Not The Recruit. That's number 3. What's
Night
the one?
Agent?
Night Agent. I can't get through Night Agent.
I know. I
can't.
haven't gone back. I can't finish it.
I got 2 episodes left and I can't do it.
No, I can't. I went back to finish the OJ trial because I got obsessed with Dexter Original Sin. And I'm like, I want to finish the OJ trial. Do I want to finish the Night Agent? Not now.
Right. It's not important right now.
urgency.
And then during the Grammys, they were promoting Night Agent. And I was like, what are you guys doing? what's going on here, Grammys? By the way, did you see the Lady Gaga video?
Yes.
That's crazy.
It was a MasterCard
What?
commercial.
Yeah, but I thought it was kind of weird. I'm like, are we watching the whole Lady Gaga music video during the Grammys?
It was a
kinda
MasterCard
weird.
commercial?
It was.
Because I had heard that she was dropping the video during the Grammys in the commercials. I didn't know that it was a MasterCard
It was,
commercial.
I didn't
it was
either.
3 minutes long, wasn't it?
Right,
It
but
was
that
pretty long.
it was her video, though,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, interesting. We're going to see a lot of Lady Gaga in the next couple of months
Yep.
because she's headlining at Coachella, so be ready for that.
I thought she did a great job with Bruno last night, too. It was
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void were prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
Okay, real talk. We're all kind of hooked on our phones. It's full of shiny apps designed to keep your attention captive forever. But there's real-life stuff to do other than scrolling, and I'm here to help. I'm Christina Quinn, the host of Try This, a podcast from The Washington Post. The show explores solutions for life's common problems. And this season, we're learning to tame the dopamine beast and reclaim our attention in this noisy and distracting world. So let's tame the beast together. Find Try This from The Washington Post wherever you listen.
really kind of cool.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you.
Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.